Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, family? What's up? What's going on? What it do? What it do? What it do? Y'all come on in. Come on in so we can chat. It's been a minute since since I've actually done a weekly real estate tidbit, y'all. I gotta get back on my schedule. Yes, my schedule. But the market has been bananas. That's why I wanted to check in today so that we could chat about what's going on with the market. So let me fix something on my crawler. I saw something that was misspelled. Y'all know I'm slightly a perfectionist. So come on in, y'all. Tag, like, and share. This live is all about sellers. So if you know somebody, you've heard somebody say that they were thinking about selling their homes, hey, I want y'all right now, stop what you're doing, tag, like, and share this live to them right now. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to tag, like, and share while I get Instagram kind of set up. This live is all about sellers. So guys, go find your friends, your neighbors, your grandma and their whole social club. You know, get them on Facebook, log them in. Y'all know y'all grandmama got Facebook and Instagram. I be seeing them on there. I be seeing them cause they be saying, daughter, you ain't supposed to be doing that, child. So I know y'all got them on Facebook. Y'all done taught them, especially with this global pandemic. All we've been able to really do is to get on the internet. So I want you guys to, go find your cousins, your aunties, people who have been saying, I've been thinking about selling my home, but I really don't know, about the process. Should I do it right now? We're going to talk about all of that. So we got Instagram going live. And let me put that up here. I don't want to end my Instagram yet, y'all. And anybody that has been balancing, we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about this virtual school, child, and trying to be a parent, a teacher, a business owner, all of this good stuff. We're going to talk about it. So IG, what it do. This is a pop-up on IG. I did not tell them. It was scheduled on Facebook. So like I said, y'all tag, like, and share. Invite your family, your friends, anybody that you know who has been thinking about selling their home in the current real estate market. Trish want to talk to you. She surely does. Let me share. Let me get my video shared from my phone before we get started. Y'all go ahead, tag, like, and share. Invite your friends, your family members, anybody that could benefit from this information, y'all. It's been a while. I'm sorry that it took me so long, but I've been working. I have been working. I have a few announcements to make. So all will be well here shortly. I'm going to give you all about 30 more seconds. That'll give me time to share my live to my personal page. And let me make sure that it's on there because I thought I saw somewhere that I went live. What y'all think? Yep, it says Trish Sales ATL is live now. Hold on. Trish, what y'all think? Because I want to share this. I want to share myself, Jesus. I hear me, but I don't see me in my notifications. So that's part of the issue, y'all. Current real estate market. Trish, I hear me, but I don't see me in my notifications. There's a little lag, y'all. But I'm trying to find the post where it says, Trish, you've gone live. So if y'all are having the same look that I'm having, I'm sorry. But we're going to go ahead. Hey, thank you so much for dropping in, Damali. Thank you so much, girl. If you know somebody that want to sell a home, let me know. Because when I tell you the market is hot right now, when they say the block is hot, we're going to rephrase that for the real estate market. The real estate market is hot, baby. Let me try to find my my post on my page, y'all. Let's see what's going on. It said Trish Sales Atlanta is going live. And Facebook has changed how How many of y'all like the new change? Because I don't like it. Oh, there it is. There I am. It says live now. But if I want to share it, it's not letting me share it. So, hey, anybody out there in Facebook land, please share, tag, like, and share my live, y'all. I don't know why. I don't like this new Facebook. I really don't. And I'm not on here, a super whole lot to it's asking me, do I want to watch it on my TV? No, I want to invite people to come and watch it. And it will not allow me to do it because it's not up under my post yet. And I wonder why it's doing that. But anywho, hello. Welcome to the Trish Sales ATL page. For those of you who do not know me, for those of you who are just curious, you saw the live come up. You're just saying, who is this girl on this live? Who is she? Where is she from? I'm still looking, y'all, because I want to make sure that I didn't overlook myself. Because we don't want to overlook. We want to be overbooked, y'all. That's a whole word right there. But that's for my ministry page. But hey, everybody. For those of you who have never met me, you're just kind of curious. Just like, who is this girl? I see her. I see her selling homes and all this great stuff. Well, y'all, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Trish Myrick. I am a realtor here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. Hey, Kelly. Kelly's on Instagram, but I am a realtor here in Atlanta, Georgia area. I have been assisting clients with the purchase, the sale, and building portfolios with investors for the past 12 years. Yes, y'all, 12 whole years in the real estate business, y'all. So real estate is the longest thing that I've ever done. So, and I don't want to call it like a thing, but that's the longest. I don't want to call it a job because it's, I feel like it's my purpose, it's my calling, it's my passion. But I really, really enjoy what I do. I really enjoy assisting others and changing their lives, through the vehicle of real estate. And so that's why I get up every day and I do what I do, even in the midst of a global pandemic. That is why I do what I do. It's not about me. It's not about, the money. It's about the people. Because the thing about it, when you're focused on the people, the money follows, y'all. So that's my tidbit of advice for people thinking about getting into the real estate business. You think you're gonna be rich the first year? Ain't gonna happen. I'm just being honest with you. I'm keeping it real, keeping it 100. So if you want to go onto my page, Trish Sales ATL, I did an interview a couple of months ago. You're more than welcome. If you're a new agent, you're newly licensed or thinking about getting into the business, go check out the interview where I really give the nuts, the bolts, and the bits and pieces of the real estate market. I'm actually going to divide that interview up into many pieces and many questions so that I can really elaborate for those that are interested, because I get questions all the time. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But today's live is all about sellers. So if you know somebody that is interested who said, oh, I think I want to sell my house, but they have different questions, they have different objections, I want you to invite them right now. Get on your phone. I hope you're more successful than I was, but get on your phones and I want you to send them the link to this live, because we're going to talk about why now is the time to sell your home. We are going to talk about why now is the time. I'm not talking about next year. I'm not talking about next spring. I am talking about right now is the time to sell your home. So please invite them to get over into this live so that we can talk about it. Sellers. When I tell you that these buyers have been having us busy, and I gave y'all a little bit about me. So before we talk about sellers. We'll do a little bit of housekeeping. So we keep it clean on this page. We don't write any negative comments. We drop our questions in the comment section. So if you have a question, you have a thought, you're more than welcome to it. But we put those in the comment section. We keep everything clean. We keep everything real estate. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you see me looking up, it's because I'm looking at another camera. Because I'm also going live on Instagram. So as I navigate this virtual world, I'm trying to increase, the presence of Trish Sells ATL. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm a parent too. And guess what? This virtual school is something else, y'all. What y'all think about it? What do you all think about the virtual school, child? Because between real estate and my computer don't work, my mouse not working, I can't hear, it's just like, whoo. But we're getting through it. I feel blessed to be able to facilitate my children and work from home. So I don't ever look at it as, oh my God, I don't, my kids gotta, because I believe in safety first. I believe in health first, all that thing. Everybody has their different opinions of what they think and blah, blah, blah. But as for me and my house, we will be in the Myrick Virtual Learning Academy. So we got that little bit out the way, y'all. So I hope y'all are, transitioning and, everybody is just trying to, adapt to, this new virtual environment and all that great stuff. So, parents, if you want to drop a few comments, in the comment section, listen, I understand. I'm a mom. And when I tell you I have a child in elementary school, so we got the elementary school blues. In middle school, we got the middle school blues, and then high school. And high school is just like, phew, because we are in senior year. We're talking scholarships, dual enrollment, just so many things. But, we're blessed because the thing is, I'm grateful to be able to, like I said, work from home, schedule my appointments, facilitate my clients, and still earn a living to be able to feed my children. So y'all, that's the silver lining. That's the bright side. And guess what? We have been healthy and thankfully COVID free. So I'm grateful for that, and I just tell people, look at the bright side of it. Look at the positive side of it. As a matter of fact, this is a book that I'm diving back into. It's called The Power of Positive Thinking. If you all don't have this book, or if you want to think positive, my youngest daughter always says that, think positive. This is an excellent book to read, you guys, just to kind of get your mind on the positive. I know it's a lot going on the news. This keeps moving. I don't know why. But there's a lot of stuff that's going on the news. And honestly, I'm going to be real honest with y'all. I don't watch a lot of the news. I turned the TV off, and I probably have for the past 4 years. And that's all I'm going to say on that. So I don't watch a lot of television. So, just on the biblical side, because I do believe, my mantra is God, family, and real estate, that you have to guard your ear gate and guard your eye gate. So I love to have a good time, but I'm going to keep it real. And instead of watching television, and thinking the apocalypse is coming, this is what I choose to do, instead of that. So let's get down to it. Y'all invited y'all seller friends, your cousins, your auntie. They've been thinking about selling their house. Have y'all invited them to this live? Go ahead, y'all come on in, and I'm going to try one more time to share myself. Because thank you, Jackie, for sharing. Thank you so much. Now I can share it to my page. Thank you, Jackie. I've been on Jackie, y'all, since, is it elementary school or middle school? Well, whatever. She ride or die for Trish Sells Atlanta, and I appreciate that. She riding for Trish Sells ATL, and I really, really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate those who have been with me, for the past 12 years. I know there's been a growth, because I even see it, in my own business. I went from being a real estate agent to a realtor to a real estate professional, and now, this is my business. So, I actually, made it my business. So, Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your referrals. Thank you for just even sending an encouraging word. I had a young lady inbox me yesterday and she was just like, hey, I just want to know how you were doing. And that just blessed my heart, y'all, because she didn't want anything else but to see how I was doing. And sometimes that's just what people need, especially, in the midst of this pandemic. And Trish Sales Atlanta has reached out to numerous people because we really want to know how you guys are doing. That's why I was talking about this homeschooling and all that stuff, because I know it's not easy, y'all. I know, but the more that we talk about it and we can exchange ideas and all that good stuff, the better off we'll be. So let's get into why, as a seller, now is the time to sell your home. Mr. or Mrs. or Mr. and Mrs. Seller, did you know that the inventory is very, very low right now? This is reason number one. Y'all, as I said, I work with sellers and I work with buyers. So from the buyer side, we have low inventory, which means Mr. Mrs. Seller, we have multiple offers. We have homes selling for above list price. And if you were someone that was selling your home, would you like to receive an offer for your home that's above the list price? Would you like to close on your home in 30 days? So right now, that is what many of the offers are looking like. So, Mr. or Ms. Seller, are you in the market to make a little bit more money off of your home? Because if you are, I need you to give me a call. I need you to come and list with me. Okay? So that's one of the first reasons why. Because we have low inventory, we have buyers that are out here really competing for your home. True story. I listed a house and I listed it as coming soon. So when realtors put in the MLS system that a house is coming soon, we have about 14 days to get this house completely listed. So even in the coming soon status, I was receiving offers for this house. I mean, literally with not even 24 hours, the house had been in coming soon status. Mr. or Mrs. Seller, is that something that you would be interested in? Putting your house on the market and then receiving an offer within 24 hours? Now you tell me what it is that you would like. And on these offers, it's very competitive. So we have buyers that they are already willing and able. I will say that, and that's as an agent that also works with buyers. They're getting credit approved sellers, and that's something that when you receive a pre-approval letter, that's a question that you want to ask the buyer's realtor. Hey, are they credit approved? Trish, credit approved? What does credit approved mean? Okay, credit approved means that they have already went through the initial underwriting process. So the only thing that they have to do at this time is find a home, get the appraisal done, and go through final underwriting so that we can get our conditions to close. Those are the buyers that you want to target because you're almost guaranteed to have a 30-day closing. Okay? So remember, sellers, you want those buyers that have been credit approved. That's the question to ask the buyer's realtor. Okay? So the second reason to go ahead and sell your home is this. Interest rates are at a 60-year low. Y'all, some buyers are getting a 2.75 interest rate, which means that they are going out here and they are looking for homes to buy. They are aggressive. Saturday, I went to go show a house and I was sitting in line to get inside of the house. That is what the low interest rates are doing right now, y'all. So because the interest rates are low, there are a lot of buyers that are still very interested. They're still very interested in purchasing a home. That is also why inventory is low. Because, Mr. and Miss Seller, we need your home to place on the market for these buyers. And I promise you that if we price it right and we move with fidelity and get it on the market, that you will close on that home. Okay, you will have multiple offers, and that is just the way of the market right now at this time. The buyers, third reason, the buyers are seriously qualified, y'all. They are not looking for decorating ideas. They are serious. So when they schedule these appointments, plus with us staying safe due to COVID, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, let's talk a little bit about that. So we're not just opening up the floodgates. In the past, when we're selling your home, we'll have an open house. We'll tell you guys be flexible, with letting people in and all of these different things. But we do understand that we are still in the midst of a global pandemic. With that being said, we have certain guidelines that we follow as realtors when it comes to people entering and exiting your home. I myself, for my clients, I order the shoe covers, the masks. I have shoe covers, I have masks, I have hand sanitizer. I have signs that say, hey, we're COVID free here, so we're going to need you. Wearing a mask is mandatory. When you're entering a home, the realtor and the buyer, they need to have on a mask. Shoe covers, they can put them on if you request it, but a mask is mandatory. Also, we limit the number of people that come in the home. So in times past, people would bring their whole family. Hey, come with me to look at this house. I'm thinking about buying it, y'all. Come on. Y'all better get on that FaceTime. It's limited to the realtor and the person in the driver's seat that's making the decision. No more than 3 people, y'all. So that keeps us healthy. That keeps us safe. It keeps us COVID free. Okay. So sellers, I don't want you to be afraid. I don't want you to be alarmed. As realtors, we're doing virtual open houses. So with a virtual open house, we would come in, of course. I have a photographer. I have a few people that could really do the recording of it. And then we go through the home and we make sure, and people use Manaport, it's different platforms that people use. But we use those things so that the buyer can navigate, online. When they see your listing, they can navigate it online. So if they're not particularly interested in it, they're not wasting a lot of time either with coming to look at your home if we have it viewable virtually. So with that being said, once that is done, buyers can narrow down their search. So that way they know, okay, do I want to go see this house or do I not want to go see this house? So if they do, they're already familiar with it. So they're going in basically to stand in it, to see the spacing, to see what my furniture fit, in this home, and they're ready to make a very quick decision. So the housing market process when it comes to putting your house on the market is very fluid. And then attracting a buyer is even more fluid because they're serious. They're out here, hey, Trish, I need to find a house. My lease is up in 30 days. I moved in with my mother-in-law and I can't take it for 60 more. Like, Trish, help us find a home. So that is, what the market looks like at this time. I know COVID is one of the biggest things that people, are talking about right now. And right now it's just a great time, especially if you have equity in your home. You can really see the fruits of your labor if you just go ahead and step out on faith and with the trust of Trish, because I will do everything in my power to not let you down, to make sure that you get what you want for your home. Okay. And so the new buyers, when I tell you, it's pandemonium. A house can hit the market and in 24 hours it's gone. Even my own buyers, they're just like, Trish, but it just came on the market 2 hours ago. How are we already under contract? Yes, it's that serious, y'all. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. If you've been thinking about, if you have special circumstances and it's something that, you want to talk about privately, you don't necessarily want to drop it in the comments, you can always email us at info, and that's info at trishsalesatl.com. And that email address, it should be scrolling on the bottom of the screen as well, is info at trishsalesatl.com. Send us an email, and we are actually doing listing appointments virtually as well. So you don't even have to leave the comfort of your home. We can schedule a Zoom. You don't really care for Zoom. We can do FaceTime. There are other platforms that we could use to schedule our listing appointment. So that way I can answer all of your questions. I can address all of your concerns, and we can go ahead and get your home on the market, y'all. So I know a lot of people have been talking about the unemployment rate and all of these things. People are still working. We've had essential workers, and for the essential workers, they were at one time getting, a type of credit from the lender because they were an essential worker. So there are different things, especially when you have, great lenders that know how to kind of navigate the mortgage industry. So it looks attractive to go out there and purchase a home. So with that being said, I don't want you guys to think about that, and some buyers that think about that. What if I lose my job tomorrow, Mr. and Miss Seller? What if they lose their job? We vet our clients up front. So we pre-qualify our buyers to make sure that they are strong, and sometimes, unemployment happens and we don't know when it's going to happen, but we do our best to qualify our buyers. We pre-qualify them. We take them to the lender and get them pre-approved. And that's not pre-qualified. This is pre-approved. And then we go even further to get them credit approved. So pre-qualification, basically go on the internet, you tab in your information, and boom, here's a letter based on your credit score and based on your income that you say that you have, right? So when you get pre-approved, okay, so we just talked about pre-qualified, you just entering your stuff in a computer. You haven't spoken to a lender, okay? When you get pre-approved, you speak to a lender. Lender is going to ask you for documents, your W-2s, your last paycheck stuff. They're going to ask you for your last 2 years tax return. They're going to ask you for all this information. So once they get that information, then they're going to run all that information against what you said, and then you will have a pre-approval letter, okay? So let's go even further than that. So now what most lenders are doing to make sure that we are staying competitive and in the market, what they're doing now is, okay, let's get them credit approved. So they send the client through underwriting. And y'all know how the underwriters are. Woo, they dot their I's, cross their T's, ask you for your blood, ask you for your firstborn, tell you to change your hair color. They tell you to send them the same stuff 1,200 times. But guess what? That's the only way you're going to get to buy that house, okay? So the underwriter go ahead and they give them a conditional approval. So that means that the underwriter has looked over all the documents, and that it's probably a 90% chance that this loan is going to close. Okay. So that's credit approval. So that's what you really, 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 really want to have when you are looking at your offers and trying to determine which offer should you select. And that is why you should choose a realtor. I really want you guys to list with Trish, to be very honest with you. But this is why you should choose a realtor, because we know we have been trained, just like when you go to your place of employment and you are trained and you are skilled. When you are a realtor, you are trained and you are skilled on the negotiations, on the lending practices. I meet with my mortgage folks every week. I got to know what's going on. And if you're not receiving that, then let's talk about it. You have my information at the bottom of the screen. Send me an email. We'll schedule an appointment to speak. We'll schedule a consultation. Just if you have questions, I love to talk to you. Like I said, we can get on Zoom. We can get on, what is it? The Google, I think it's Duo. We can get on FaceTime, just depending on which platform that you like. But we can talk about it, especially if you're serious, but you're just having reservations, or you feel like you need some additional information to help you make a decision, because that's my goal. My goal is to put you in a position to make an educated decision about your real estate transaction. That's my whole purpose. So with that, I give you the knowledge that you need to make that viable decision, which was the purpose of today's live and why you should list with Trish. The housing market in Atlanta and surrounding. I know my name says Trish Sells Atlanta, but I sell Atlanta and surrounding. I have a house that's under contract as far as Hiram Ackworth. I've gone as deep as McDonough Hampton, so I don't pigeonhole myself to an area. I love the people. So where y'all want to go, I want to find you guys the best home that you will love, that you will enjoy driving up to every day. I want you to have that same feeling every day. Like, I love my home, or I'm glad, I sold my home, and perhaps you're trying to downsize and you have to find another home. My client didn't downsize. They actually upsized. But they sold their home and now they're moving into a bigger home. Or if you want to sell your home because you're an empty nester and, you want to get something smaller, that's fine. But let's talk about it. I want you to have the information that you need. I want you to have the comparative market analysis that I do. They're completely free. If you've been thinking about it and saying, well, I don't know how much I'm going to get for my home, send me your address to info@trishsalesatl.com. Send me your address. I'll do a free comparative market analysis. I'll also do a 30-minute consult to let you know what you're looking at. I'm more than happy to do that and provide that service to you. So if there's anybody who has any questions, they're just like, I don't want to wait. I do want to wait. I want to wait till next spring. Let me tell you something. This is what I tell the buyers. When you wait, you give that person that wanted the opportunity ammunition to do it. Because a lot of times with buyers, they'll say, well, let me sleep on it. And when they wake up, the house is gone. So if you want that to be your house because you went ahead and listed it and got it on the market and you got market value plus some because of the type of market that we're in, I need you guys to shoot me an email at info@trishsalesatl.com. You can also call me at 404-819-4495, 404-819-4495. I love to talk to you, chat with you. I don't want you to, use COVID, as an objection, because we can stay safe. We wash our hands, we wear masks, masks are mandatory, period. Even when I go to my showing appointments, and I'm exchanging business, and I rarely go in the grocery store. I'm still having groceries delivered, y'all. But I have my mask on. That's mandatory because I have to protect me. And then I want to protect you too, So that's one objection that I do not want you guys to have. If the house is priced right in the very beginning, and that's why I said if you just want to do a comparative market analysis, just send me your address, email it to info@trishsalesatl.com. So that way, if you need to compare it against your payoff, just to kind of see financially where you are, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Just shoot me an email with your address and we'll get that done. The biggest question is, so if I sell my house, repairs and reductions and stuff like that. Well, another service that I recommend is that sometimes if you want to do like a pre-inspection, I have a couple of inspectors that will do a pre-inspection. So that way you won't have any surprises from the buyer. And again, knowledge is power, right? So if you do a pre-inspection on your home, there are certain components that all buyers are going to kind of harp on, not the cosmetic piece. I tell, my buyers, we're not going to look at cosmetics. We're going to look at the hard mechanicals of the home. That's the plumbing, HVAC system, the furnace, all of those, the major components, the things that actually make the house run. That's what we're looking at. So if you get a pre-inspection, right? And on that pre-inspection, something comes up with your air conditioning unit. It may be that it just needs Freon, right? So if you have a buyer and let's say they come and they do their inspection and the inspector says, you need to replace this whole unit when but you've already done your pre-inspection and you already know that it just needs Freon. That gives you negotiating power. you can push that back and say, well, hey, I'm not replacing a whole unit, but I will fill it up with Freon. And here's my pre-inspection report that states what it needed. So knowledge is everything. Knowledge is power. And so that's one thing that I do recommend, having a pre-inspection done. So that way you already know what's going on with the home. And then that will put you in a better position of negotiating, So, and everybody inspector does stuff different. I've been working with one of my inspectors for probably about 12 years. He's very detailed. He's actually been referred to like even my family members. So, I do trust his word. I also have another inspector who is very keen, and both of them do pre-inspection. So like I said, that puts you in a position of negotiation in the event that a buyer comes and they say, well, no, this is wrong with the house. That's wrong with the house, blah, blah, blah. No, you already had your pre-inspection done. So my goal is to help you get top market dollar for your home. And so these are the type of things that I recommend as your realtor of choice, as Atlanta's realtor of choice, because I'm Atlanta bred, y'all. I love my city. And so that's another reason why I'm so passionate about real estate. I'm passionate about real estate. One, because I'm from Atlanta, so of course, I love it. But also, I understand that it's an asset and it has the capability, to really build wealth. And so that's also why I'm very passionate about real estate and those opportunities, and making sure that I'm spreading the knowledge of what I know to help others, about real estate. So that's another reason why you should go ahead and list your home right now. You should go ahead and list it. You may have other agents, that want to talk about commission. You may have heard that we're moving towards a recession. I think I've heard that too. But this is exactly why right now is the time to maximize your equity, right? Why would you wait until they say the recession is forecasted for you to list your home instead of go ahead and listing it now, capitalizing off your equity, putting it into a new home or putting it into a new asset? Why would you wait until later? Why would you wait until next year? Because we don't know what the future holds. But as for right now, your house will probably go under contract within 24 hours if it's priced right. Marketing is not a problem, because for those of you that follow me, I have your house on every real estate site that is on the PC and all of social media. You get so much, your house gets so much coverage that everybody will see it. Hey, Luana, thank you so much for tuning in. Your house will get so much coverage. It's ridiculous. So don't ever worry about that. The biggest decision that you will make is listing it now. And like I said, if you've been in the market, y'all tag, like, and share. If it's people that they've been thinking of listing their home, just give them my information. My telephone number is 44819-4495. Send an email with your address to info@trishsalesatl.com, and I'll complete a free market analysis, and we can schedule a free seller consultation, y'all. I want to see y'all win. And so, like I said from the very beginning, right now, you should list your home because, one, the inventory is low, which means there's less competition. It's not like you and your whole street, everybody got their house on. Have y'all ever seen that? When it's like a whole street, everybody got their house on the market. So the buyers are going from this house to that house, to this house to that house, looking. That's competition. Right now, it's literally no competition because the inventory is so low. Once you get it on there, it's snagged right up. The interest rates are at a 60-year low. Y'all capitalize off of this. The buyers are well qualified. Like I said, you have the pre-qualified buyer who just went on the internet and put their information in. You got the pre-approved buyer who they have spoken with the lender. And then you got the credit approved buyer who has been through the underwriting process. And you want to target either that pre-approved or that credit approved buyer, Mr. and Miss Seller. That puts you in a position to make a good decision. Sellers, we generally look at, are you closing in 30 days? The due diligence period, 7 to 10 days. That's the inspection period or the time frame. People are even competing with the due diligence period, saying we don't even want a due diligence period. Yeah, I don't really recommend that, but It's all in, I guess, the competition of real estate. I recommend that you get the house inspected. But these are the offers that are coming in. They're closing in 30 days with the earnest money. They're giving at least 1% of the purchase price, if not more, to show that they are serious, because people are not going to, put all this money on the table just to lose it. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that as well, when you're looking at your offers coming in, and, if you need some assistance or if you have questions, I've opened my door. I'm extending myself to you guys. We do virtual appointments, before I even come to the home, to make sure that, we're on the same page, on the same sheet of music. Um, and the third reason, because I was going through my reasons why you should list your house now, is that the buyers are serious. We don't have any buyers out here that's kind of paddle wailing around, and they don't know what they want to do. We don't have that. The buyers that are out there now, Mr. and Miss Seller, they are serious, because guess what? The inventory is so low, the house are getting snatched up before they even get to the house. It already got an offer, it's pending, it's closing in 15 days. Some of them got cash. So, Mr. and Miss Seller, I'm telling you, now is the time to list your house. We're not going to have any objections about COVID, because guess what? When you list with Trish, we wear masks, our requirement, hand sanitizer, all of that good stuff. They are required, and we limit the amount of people that are coming in and out of your home. And that is just for safety reasons. Buyers understand that. So you don't have to worry about that, Mr. and Miss Seller. We want you to list now because we want you to capitalize off of the equity that's in your home and get fair market or above value, for your home when you list with me, gone in 30 days, if not less. That's why you should list with me and not wait. I'm here to ferociously protect your equity, Mr. and Miss Seller. So that's why you should list with me, list with Trish, list with Trish. You hear that? Got a ring to it, y'all. So that's what I wanted to convey today, over my live. It was all about the sellers, buyers. I hear y'all. We working overtime, to get you all in the house, get your offer written and reviewed and all that great stuff, because the inventory is low. So, Mr. and Miss Seller, I have buyers literally waiting for your home. They're waiting on you to list your house. So if you've been on the fence, give me a call, 404-819-4495. You don't have time to call, shoot me an email with your home address on it and a good time for us to schedule a virtual appointment with you guys. Please do that for me, okay? Do that. Don't wait till next year. If they're saying next year could be a possible this and a possible that, I don't speak all that possibility. We live in reality, and right now is the best time to list your home, okay? I know that, it's other companies you may see out there, OfferPad, Next Door, all of those. But when you have a living, breathing person that you can speak with on the phone, that you can talk to and you can get a hold of them, it's not a customer service, where you're building a rapport, and when it comes to the things of your listing and your home, that you can call on Trish, I think you would like that one-on-one better. Okay? And so it's different strokes for different folks. Everybody have different situations, okay? And I get it. I understand that. But at the same time, we're here to provide you guys a service. You can't ever take the person or the people out of the service, okay, y'all? Because that's what service is all about. It's about the people, right? So just wanted to drop that tidbit on you guys. Do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me? Drop them in your comments. Drop them in the comment section if you have any questions for me. Have any questions? So somebody had a question about reduction of commission. So let me go ahead and talk about this whole reduction of commission thing. First and foremost, as agents, we could charge commission up to about 10%. Okay, so that's 10% of the purchase price of your home. However, the industry standard here lately has been about 6%. So that means Trish gets 3% as the listing agent. Buyer's agent gets about 3% for bringing us a buyer. Okay, so we split it. Okay, so now I know you have heard there are some other agencies who, they give a reduction in commission and all of that, but many times they're doing that to find buyers. They take the buyers that call on your sign for your home and they sell them a different home. So they reduce their commission because their goal is to obtain buyers, not necessarily sell your home. So my goal is to do what? Mr. and Miss Seller, it is to sell your home. So that's one of the things that, I wanted to tell you when it comes to that. My goal is not to necessarily gain buyers. Even if I do, it's kind of like the reward for trying to sell your house well, but that's not my goal. My goal is to sell your home within a time frame that I told you at the price that we agreed upon, not necessarily gain buyers. So just wanted to let you know that. And I wanted to say this as well. A lot of times when agents discount their commission, they'll discount their services too. So let me tell you this between a client and a customer. And this is something that you may not know, but I'm just throwing this in here for free. When you sign on with someone and you're a customer, the only thing that they're responsible for really to you are ministerial acts. They may not be required to answer your call because you're frazzled because somebody's at your door talking about they want to make an offer and you don't know what to do. They are not required to make sure that your contract protects you and read that contract to the best of their ability, interpret it, and be able to tell you what it says and how you should negotiate on that house. They don't have to do all of that. So you don't want a discounted service for your home. So when somebody is eager to discount their commission, you have to think about that. I don't want to discount my services for you guys. I want to give you that A+ service of excellence, giving you all of that professionalism, all of that good list with Trish Sales Atlanta. I want to give you all of that. So be careful when you're talking to other agents and they're ready, willing, and able and want to reduce their commission, because I don't want them to reduce their services to you, okay? I want to get your home sold in the least amount of time for the most money. That is the goal. I'm not sure about, I believe in listing a house with the correct price right the first time. Like I said, everybody has different situations. And so you may have to, list the house for a price to be able to meet certain goals. But I don't really recommend it because, like I say, the first really not even 30 days anymore. I say the first 7 days is the most important when your house gets on the market. If that house is overpriced, it's like it spreads like wildfire. That house overpriced. Oh, I see it, but they want too much for that. But if you price it right the first time, Mr. or Miss Seller, I can promise you that you will get offers for that home. Okay? So I understand, like I said, different people have different circumstances, and we can talk about it. Like I said, call or text 404-819-4495. Email me your address, info@trishsalesatl.com. So that way we can start having a conversation and develop a plan to make sure that, you are putting yourself in the best position possible to make an educated decision regarding the sale of your home. But now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. So I don't have any other things that I want to give you regarding why you should list now and list with Trish. But that's it right there, y'all. I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You have my telephone number, you have my email address. It's scrolling against the bottom of the screen. Thank you to everybody that tuned in today. It was kind of an impromptu pop up. I didn't really promote it, but it was scheduled. And so thank you so much for everybody that tuned in. Thank you to everybody that shared it. Thank you to everybody that sends me referrals. Thank you for everybody for the encouraging words that really cheer me on. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm even thankful for the adversity, y'all, because that's what pushes and propels me to be everything that God has called me to be for my real estate business, y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, if you have any questions, you have my information and it's scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. Have a blessed day, y'all. Thank y'all so much. List with Trish. Now is the time to put your house on the market and get it sold. Have a great day.